Hello everyone, welcome to Teman Seduh Cup Matchday 2 with me again Leopardite as your caster for today. Well, for every day, for the match, Let's go to the lobby, and as you guys can see today, I have tried a new setup without the webcam so that you can all see the matches more clearly. And for today's match, between Junggwa, if I'm not mistaken, versus the Hibiscus. The match will be rescheduled due to one of the members having an urgent situation. So, as long as both teams agreed, then it will be fine. So, for today, we are going to stream, as you guys have voted to, uh, the match between Satu and APSJ. Let's do a quick sneak peek at who are going to play today. From Team Satu, as yesterday, 69 MSZ, Hokin, Spartacus, Bliss as the captain, and also Hybris. And from Team APSJ, Rodo, Mervelion as the captain, Duke Radit, Des X, and Bachangs will be competing for today's hopefully 3 points. And so here we are in the lobby. Let's ask them one more time whether both are ready or not. It seems like everyone are ready, yet they are still trying to see whether it is actually okay. So team APSJ is ready, and we are still waiting for the confirmation from team Satu. They are yet to give a confirmation. Okay, as you guys probably do not know, the Hybris and Rodo are actually siblings, so they are probably right now in close proximities. All right, 1 minute. Bliss is requesting for an extra 1 minute. All right, it is currently 5 minutes, but since everyone is already in the room, I think we can give them 1 minute. So if you guys do not know or haven't read the rules yet, this tournament's rule is if all of the players are not in the room within 5 minutes of the game start period, it's either they are disqualified or they are, if there are still 4 members, they will play with 4. Okay, both of teams are ready. We are going to start the first game of match day 2 between Satu and APSG. On your left is Team Satu and on your right APSJ, with Team Satu banning the first hero right now. Let's see who is Bliss gonna ban. Okay, Mysterio. It seems like, yep, there are Mysterio users in the opposing team. And Team APSJ's first ban is Doctor Strange. Just like yesterday, lots of rather OP mid laners are banned from the game. So we did not see lots of OP heroes in the matches. And now Phoenix is banned. Let's see what is the last ban of. Of course, Thanos. If not the first pick, then the first ban. Okay, the first pick of Team Satu is the most trustworthy early game invader, Taskmaster, and meanwhile Rodo picks Hook, and Bachangs uses Mantis. Let's see whether Team Satu will use the spell Purify to counter both of those crowd control heroes. And here we see Hawkin picking his favorite hero, the Jubilee, which is not banned, surprisingly, and Spartacus picking Hawkeye. Meanwhile, here we see Duke Radit is going to use Deadpool and be the jungler, and Mervilion, usually playing as the mid laner, is now going to be a bot laner. So is Das X going to be a mid laner? Let's see here. Meanwhile, 69 MSJ is going to use one of his signature hero, the Thing, and also Hybris using Cersei. Lots of crowd control with that hero. Okay, let's see. So for the mid lane, I think Dash X is going to use Ghost, one of the most underrated hero for a lot of people. Hard to use, but once you master it, it's really rather OP. But as you guys can see here, it seems like Team APSJ disregards the importance of energy damage. Only a little bit of poking power from Mantis here. So I will be guessing that the opponent's team is not going to have a hard time in the late game because they are now going to have to counter only physical damage here. But let's see if Team APSJ can take this strategy and turn it into something rather unusual. And so here we are underway in the first game. As usual, both of the teams now are racing to the mid lane, hoping to gain the control of the mid lane bush here. But as we can see here, it is rather calm, both of the teams here. It seems like they are going to invade each other's jungle here. Not much of a defense. Oh, but here we can see Hook. It's been a really nice crowd control hero since the first second here. But apparently the thing is still tough enough to be able to escape. Let's see here. Apparently Team Satu is not going to let any of those buffs lay life, and still they are still trying to find another kill here. Will they catch anyone off guard here? But apparently the first KO is against Team Satu, who is really aggressive here. But Bliss quickly forces DP to return to the base. Let's see here, Dutgradit is already up again, trying to farm first as everyone else is. And meanwhile, on the top lane, Rodo and 69 MSJ really both at low HP levels here, but very still very eager to fight, as we guys can see. Lots of damage dealt in the top lane, but apparently the other kill is going to come from the bot lane here from the invader Taskmaster, trying to grab another buff again. Really aggressive strategy here. And meanwhile, Deus Ex tries to cover the other buff here from invasion. Can they protect the buff at what cost though? And it seems like Deus Ex successfully defended the buff. In fact, dealing a lot of casualties here. Can Hybris escape though? With a little bit of HP here still. Oh, very nice. Ducradit tried his best to secure the kill, but it is now their turn to run, it seems, and Bachang's here, being forced to return not to the bot lane, but to the lobby. Oh, I mean, not the lobby, the base. Alright, here, the buff is secured, and blue team has requested a pause. It seems like one of them is having a connection problem. It seems like Bliss is. Let's see here. Alright, it seems like everything is fine now. Hybris trying to help with the farming, and meanwhile here Spartacus as well as Mirvilion is just farming like every bot laner does in the early stages of the game. But now here we see the farms on the bot lane has triggered so much aggression here, both from team Satu and APSG. And let's see now Bachangs is once again forced to go to the base, but Ducradit cleverly took the moment to secure his buff from invasion. But now can they contest the bust? Let's see. Oh, nice steal there from Ducradit. He secured the buff and secured the bust. And let's see here, the bottom lane is completely off guard with 69 Infinite Jet trying to secure it from being taken down. Also the mid laner here, but it left the top lane too far away to return. Does he have teleport? Okay, 1 second to the teleport. Apparently it is planned after all. And now here we return to the mid lane to see whether, oh okay, another pause here. It seems like Bliss is having a connection problem, if I am not mistaken. Let's see whether he is doing okay. It seems like he is doing okay. Right, let's return to the bot lane here. A surprise there from team APSJ, but apparently Hawkin managed to escape despite 3 heroes taking on. Alright, here in the mid lane is yet another war here, and team Satu secured the APSJ jungler Deadpool, and though Rodo managed to trade one off and tries to secure the mid lane from further push here. And let's see here whether there are going to be another war here. Alright, it seems like everything is more heated on the top lane now. 3 heroes from Team Satu are on the top lane. Alright, little bits of poking here and there. Meanwhile, Deus Ex is in the mid lane and not pushing, trying to help the bottom lane, which is actually good because Hawkeye's alone on the bottom lane here. Let's see. Another pause here, but now from Team Red, and the first Galactus is up. Alright, incredible power from Galactus, which helped Team APSJ secure their first turret here. But it seems like, oh, actually, two turrets at the moment. A big war here happening on the mid lane. A lot of actions going on. I do not know which one to comment on, but it remains only one of APSJ's member still alive. Let's see here. Team Satu is trying to take the Surtur, and it seems that Dex X is trying to contest it, although without a leech, and it has successfully been repelled without a contest. And while we can see here Spartacus just taking his time to destroy the first opposing turret here, and although Team APSJ is the first who secured the bus, Surtur falls to the Team Satu, and well, let's see if they can use it to its maximum effect. Now, as we can see, bus is appearing again, and at the exact moment the Surtur is summoned, it seems like they are going to try to contest bus once again. Team APSJ, will they be able to steal it again this time? But apparently it is secured by Team Satu, and directly another war has started here. A lot of actions going on. Very nice opening by the thing, and it is won yet again, it seems, by Team Satu. Das X trying to escape here. Very nice escape there from Das X. Ghost is really, oh, he almost got caught there. But, well, Ghost is really great in a great pilot's hand. But meanwhile here, Surtur is already on the top lane, destroying and dealing much damage there. It seems like they are not going to push hard with this one Surtur, because all of the enemies are already up there. Duke Radit almost forcibly forced to the base again, but apparently escaped and returned to the base by himself. Now on the bot lane, trying to poke here and there. Team Satu, they are not really eager yet to push, it seems. Let's see the stats for a bit here. And apparently XP wise, blue team is by far at advantage, and also gold wise. Let's see if they can turn this advantage into a 3 points from game 1 today. Meanwhile here, Jubilee trying to farm, and here Rodo is Rodo jumped out of the bush with a shock, but not a prank. Let's see here, another war has opened, and it seems like it is, oh, it is seemingly like it's over for Team APSJ here. With minions still available, they are able now, I think, to end the game. Yep. And that's it, I think. Game 1 is won by Team Satu. Good game for both teams. Really nice and interesting wars here and there. But, well, apparently their strategy, it seems, did not work much. Because, well, they do not have an early damage here. no mid laner that usually deals much damage in the early game. So apparently Team Satu has been able to take that advantage and finish it rather early here at 11 minutes. We're going to take a 5 minutes break here, so please stay tuned. And we will be back in 5 minutes with game 2, still between Team Satu and Team APSJ. See you guys.
The more I wanna feel the real deal. Wanna feel the thrill of joy. Wanna feel the ecstasy. Oh yeah. Tonight, feel the flowing toward. Let it go. I need more and more. I don't wanna keep no word of fantasy. Cause I live in the moment of what all but the more I wanna feel the ecstasy. That is the fuel for my fire, yeah. I don't wanna see the sunlight fade away. Cause I live in the moment of what all but the more I wanna I will have my distance go the more I wanna feel the real deal. Wanna feel the thrill of joy. Wanna feel the ecstasy. Oh yeah. Tonight, feel the flowing toward. Let it go. I need more and more. I don't wanna keep no word of fantasy. Cause I live in the moment of what all but the more
All right, we are back here at the Teman Seduh Teacup, and it seems like they are already ready without being asked. And let's go to start the second game of today's only match in Matchday 2 between Satu and APSJ still. By the way, if you guys do not know or do not speak the Indonesian language, this APSJ might be a little bit confusing to you guys. So let me explain it a little bit. This name APSJ was actually some kind of abbreviation for the words apa saja, which means uh, anything. So apparently one of the members, I do not want to specify which one, but one of the members of team APSJ likes to use those words, and so when that name was, agreed upon by all of the members, it became their official name for this tournament. And meanwhile, here we have seen yet another similar band of Thanos, Mysterio, and Doctor Strange, but this time with Taskmaster being banned because of perhaps the incredible performance of last match Taskmaster used by Bliss. So, in order to avoid any further damage, they have banned that specific hero. And apparently, Team APSJ's first pick is Deadpool, and still Hawkin gets his or one of his most favorite hero, if I'm not mistaken, or perhaps it is exactly his favorite hero here. And 69 MSJ switching from Thing to the Hulk. Bachang's here, as we can see, picks Namor. It seems like it is to counter the movement of Jubilee. And Rodo, taking the role of both laner here, uses a once overpowered marksman, the Gambit. And still, now Hybris and Spartacus are going to be together on the bottom lane, with Hybris still using Cersei like the last match in which he excelled doing it. And now Desex picking one of the newest hero here, Psylocke. Will he be able to use it at its very best? Meanwhile here, Mervilion taking the role as the support now, uses the wait, why do I forget her name? Wait, let me remember. Is it due to the skin? Um man. Yes, Polaris. My bad. And Magneto, used by Bliss as the jungler for now. It seems like he is going to utilize this hero's toughness and his abilities to, just move away freely everywhere due to his uh, ultimate abilities, toughness, and movement skill. We are on the second match today, and as usual, they are going to race to the mid lane. Let's just skip to this part and see which one of them is going to score the first blood in this game. Meanwhile, we can see here Team Satu playing rather more timidly. As we can see here, they are still trying to secure just their buffs here, but at the same time, it is Duke Radit who is now playing more aggressively, trying to secure enemy's buff. It seems like they are going to let him grab that one and return safely to his area. Now, is Bliss going to counter invade or... Yep, he realizes it now, and let's see what he is going to do next. Meanwhile, Duke Radit is already going after his third buff here, although Hawkin is in a bush nearby trying to give a little bit of disturbance in hopes to steal it, but not successful enough though. Let's see here, Hawking trying to escape from the enemy, but apparently he became the first victim of this game. It was rather a rather mistaken decision, I think, because he does not possess any leech. But now, as we can see here, Blaze trying to capitalize on any gain he can, trying to steal one of the jungle monsters of Deadpools. 3 of them now securing the blue buff and has managed to successfully do so. But here, as we can see, Duke Radit is yet trying again, trying his luck right now, and managed to escape without any harm, it seems. A rather balanced game. Let's see if this is going to bring a different result to both of these teams. Meanwhile here, every laner is just trying to farm, but here we can see Hawk is trying to help the mid laner, while the mid laner goes to the bottom lane trying to help with the war going on there. A little bit of pokes here and there, trying to give enough damage for them hopefully to retreat to their base and miss some minions. And let's see here, it triggered a war, and 3 of Team APSJ's heroes are currently at a low HP. It seems like they are not going to continue the war. Oh, very nice crowd control there by Mirfilion. And it has started yet again on the bottom lane. Blaze trying to seek a moment to hopefully initiate a well-timed attack, but now it seems like everything has gone rather more timid again. With the boss appearing now, will they be trying to contest it or... Okay, let's see. Hits here from Team Satu. Meanwhile, Team APSJ here gathering up around, trying to hopefully secure the bus or perhaps some kills. It seems very nice movements there, and incredible counter there by Team Satu. If you guys could see earlier, it seemed like Team Satu was under a lot of pressure, but apparently they have stood as a team together and fought successfully to turn the tide, securing the bust and even some kills. And let's see right now, are they going to try to contest the blue buff of Team... Oh, another war has happened here. Let's see if Duke Radit successful. Oh, he could not escape. And it seems like... Oh, It seems like they are going to trade there with seemingly, oh, really nice calculated move there by Bliss, decimating the opponent's mid lane, but he decided not to push yet and tries to build as much momentum as possible, hopefully to secure more kills and more chances to then being able to push more efficiently now. Meanwhile, Dust X is returned here. Not a single turret has been taken down yet, so let's see whether that thing will change in the moment. And meanwhile here, it seems like another war is going to happen again, but Team APSG quickly retreated there, knowing 4 of the enemy team, but apparently Team Satu is trying to push through and secured one hero already, trying to force Team APSJ to retreat and even taking one of their busts. It seems like the bottom lane is under so much pressure now from Team Satu against Team APSJ. Will they be able to take the turret along with the hero? It seems like Bliss is going to make another movement and has secured yet another kill there with his Magneto. And also the turret seems like it's going down this time with Dash X the only one defending it. Oh, but it seems like a lot of other members of APSJ has gathered around to support him. Another war has started again, leaving both teams at 4 players right now. And as we can see, the bottom lane is currently being left behind because of the insufficient minion. And we have seen the Surtur spawn here right now. Let's see if they are going to take this moment of advantage to... Oh, but apparently now they are not focusing on the monster objective, rather trying to secure as much kills as possible. Let's see if they are going to win it all at once now. Rodo with a nice kill there, but apparently only Mervilion left. And let's see if they are going to ignite Deserter's rage. Bliss here, still moving, not interested to the Deserter it seems, as he probably thinks the time is not enough until the enemy responds. Meanwhile here, we can also see that the bus is also up, and a lot of these guys are going to the bus location. Let's see here. Satu is trying to get the bus once again, but yep, and successfully without any disturbance here. Let's see if they are going to attack the Surtur now, or are they going to patiently try to trap the enemy so that they can be of more advantage. But apparently it seems like they are going to attack the Surtur without killing the enemies first. 69 MSJ trying to secure the perimeter here. Bachang's here receiving much damage, and it has been successfully repelled by Bliss and his teams. And yet another war has started here. Will this be the final war though? The respawn time has been around 30 seconds now. Will they be able to capitalize all of these times? Let's see here. Team Satu is yet able to summon Deserter. I think they are still going to wait for Hook to respawn so that they can hopefully do a final push after this. Meanwhile, Team APSJ just trying to secure as much as EXP and gold available, at the same time trying to clear as much minions as possible, preventing them from further attacking their own turrets. And now Hook is up, and also Deserter is up. Let's see here. Bliss summoned Deserter on the top lane, and meanwhile the other members are also going up to the top lane. It seems like they are going to do one final push with Deserter. A war is being opened there with pokes here and there, and now Hulk is trying to dive the turret, hopefully with a great result, and it seems like the result is rather great with one of their enemies down. Here the sorter is approaching the inhibitor of the top lane. I think it will go down soon without any resistance whatsoever, because it has been... Oh, it seems like the war is going to happen even without the turrets gone yet. Okay, now the turret is gone, and they are still trying to carry on the war, albeit with very low HPs. And I think it will be dismissed right here. Not enough HP and not enough power to push, and it seems like they have made a mistake there, staying for a little bit too long. Now Hawkin is trying to do as much damage to the bottom turret, but it seems like it will stay upright. It's still in favor of Team Satu, but let's see if in these mid-game moments there will be any momentum shift here and there. A little bit of mistake in the late game especially might shift the entire game's outcome. And let's see here, Team APSJ trying to play it slow, opening maps here and there, and meanwhile the bus is up, and so it seems like Team Satu is going to be able to claim it without any contest due to the AXP and coins lead they have. And now it seems like Surtur is going up in only 11 seconds. Will they ignite the war now or wait for the Surtur? Let's see here. Lots of movements here and there. Hawkin got a lot of damage here. Will they be able to stay for a long time in this? Okay, let's see here. Another war here has... Oh! Very nice opening there. Lots of crowd controls left Team APSJ with very low HP, but as well as Team Satu there. 3 of them left from each team, with Surtur still up at its maximum HP. Let's see, Das X has been engaged in a war there, and very nice counter movement by Team Satu, securing 2 of the other members, leaving Mirfilion, it seems. Yep, leaving Mirfilion alone, and I don't think he can contest this Surtur. But will he try here to disrupt and perhaps try to kill Hybris here? Oh! Yet another clutch moment there. Really nice disruption there by Mirfilion. It perhaps caused Hybris to lose his concentration for a while and got in a tragedy there. But still, the Surtur belongs to Team Satu. And let's see if Bliss will wait for Cersei Hybris to come back. Let's see here. Spartacus trying to steal as much as he can to hopefully catch up in terms of gold and experience to be able to do damage, as he is the main damage dealer in this team, especially in the late game period. And now we are in the final push probably. Oh, I see. I think Bliss is probably trying to take down those two turrets, so it is not yet perhaps the final push here. If Team APSJ managed to defend well, let's see here. Surtur is approaching the one of the last standing turrets there in the bot lane, but apparently Hook made a initiation there. A war has happened. Hulk escaped successfully, and Hybris was taken down, but at what cost? Only two members of Team APSJ is left standing. Let's see whether this can be the final push or not. Still, four of the Team Satu's member are there to try to, end this game. And apparently it seems like they are going to end this game, and good game to both teams. And well done for Team Satu for winning yet another game. Incredible, incredible game here, although there is a tragedy. But it is really, really a result of not pure luck, but also the effort of Mirfilion trying to disrupt, although he probably know he will be able to claim the sorcerer. And that is it for today's games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And of course the results of today's games will be posted on Instagram as usual. And also for tomorrow's streaming, I will be posting the matches for today. For tomorrow's, so you guys can vote which match will you guys want to watch. And thank you guys for tuning in. Match day 2 of Teman Seduh T Cup. And see you guys again tomorrow.